Regina, we gon' work it out cause we hear ya. We see ya. Regina, we gon' work it out cause we hear ya. Hi guys, it is Regina. Thank you so much for joining my channel. If you like, please press the like button and please subscribe. It will be highly appreciated. Okay guys, I want to talk about this topic of P. Diddy. Yes, P. Diddy again. As we all know, he was acquitted of most of the most serious charges that he had pinned against him. Now, he had 5 charges, but he was acquitted of 3 of the most serious charges. But the 2 lesser charges, he was found guilty, so he is gonna, I guess, serve time for those lower charges. So he's not going to spend the rest of his life in jail, which I guess is the good news, but he is going to be in prison probably for a little bit. And I guess later, he could get out with his family and hope that, him and his family could actually heal. And hopefully he makes better choices than what he did. And I hope that we don't find out nothing else crazy about, P. Diddy. Let's just hope that this is the last time we see him, in this type of negativity life. Because we gotta admit, the man is very talented and he's a very smart man. So let's just hope that, this is the last time we actually see him in this negative light that we see him in now. But I also wanted to get into the topic about one of the witnesses. His name is Sheree Hayes. He's also known as the Punisher. And he was one of the witnesses in the case. And the thing is that this man spoke about the negative, things that was going on with him. So I want you guys to look at this.
Now, honestly, is all damage control. When you're thrusted into this type of trial, especially under the umbrella as a male escort, you get a storm of negativity, negative perceptions. And listen, I'm not trying to sidestep it. It's a decision that I made.
So, as you guys can see, he is talking about the negative perceptions that people may have of him. Now that he's been seen and, those freak offs that, Diddy and Cassie was orchestrating. Now, the whole snippet was like 6 minutes and some change. You could catch it on, I guess, the US Sun. I did not have time to get all of what he was saying. So I just got this little small snippet. So if you want to see like the whole thing of, I guess, what he was talking about, you could go to the US Sun to like view it. So yeah, it's on the US Sun because I got it today basically. And I found it quite interesting because, a lot of people, they don't think about the negativity that they're bringing on themselves. Like when they're doing something in the moment, especially when they're by themselves, a lot of times you don't think about something that's going to happen like 20 years from now, 10 years from now, what your future is going to hold and what people are going to actually think of you when that actually comes out. So it's like when you are doing things, or if you're doing something at all, you should always think, would this affect me? Like, or how would this affect me, in the future? Because when you're doing it in the moment, you might not seem like nothing, it might not seem like a big deal. Like right about now, this man is actually an author. And the book that he actually wrote is called In Search of Freezer Meats. And that's what he is now. But his past has come back to haunt him. The same with Cassie. You know, she has to live with the fact that she was also doing, I guess, those things in the freak offs. And so it's like, you know, I think that this should be a lesson for everybody. If you would not want nobody to see you doing this, or you will be embarrassed to have somebody see you doing these things, perhaps you shouldn't be doing it. Perhaps you just should take a step back and say, you know what, I'm not going to do this, because you know what, if this ever gets out, it's going to really, really be damaging to my career. So I'm not going to do it. So I'm going to pass on that. So I do hope that, you know, a lot of people think before they do things, because what's done in the dark, it has its way of sometimes coming to the light. So, you know, you guys let me know what you think about this. Again, this is Regina. And if you like, please press the like button and please subscribe. And as always, have a good day, you know, and please be safe out there. All right. Bye.